Hello traders, good morning. Welcome to this video on the euro dollar and pound dollar, of course. My name is Chris from Elite Currency. And before we take a look at the market, I wanted to let you know about Ultimate EA. We are going to give a small extension because officially it was going to be finished and closed at 17th of February. We're going to extend that to the 25th of February because the results are so awesome. We're up to 60%. We are up with one account 200%. We were one account 460, as you can see, another account 600%. So it's just crazy with the euro dollar 50-minute chart. The pound dollar 1 hour chart that we're also trading is about break even, slightly down at this moment, but it's slower. It's more long term. It's really for years and years and years. This is faster, of course, because it's a 50-minute chart. And well, I'm just so happy. I'm over the moon, basically. You can see profit here, 22,000 euros, 500. And withdrawals, I actually took that profit this week during the weekend. So I'm so happy. And yeah, it's something that we are offering to traders that are interested as well in taking a risk with their, of course, capital they can afford to lose. So till Tuesday, 25th of February, making a small extension. After that, the profit share model will not be available, and we are going to switch to a rental process. So join us if you like. And check it out. It's really amazing. I'm going to add an article about the results. So check out Elite Currency for more of that, and you'll see all the stats and all the profits from 2 to 64, 60, 600% on all these accounts. All right, now let's take a look at the markets. All right, so the euro dollar pressing through with 7, which is very impressive. The euro dollar the last 2 years has been very slow. So breaking through with 7 is quite an achievement. That's a big fib level that it's breaking through, and we reached all the way to these deeper targets, the 161.8 and the 176.4 target. Now, how long would this last? That's a good question. I do think, of course, we have FOMC tonight, if I remember correctly, on Wednesday, the 19th of February. So that might cause some retracement. Let's see. And basically, I think that price might make a little bit of a pullback, maybe into 108.50, 109. But I do expect this trend to continue. I think that actually there's a good chance that the 21 EMA might hold because price hasn't been at the 21 EMA for about 50 candles, I guess. I don't know. Let's count quickly. Yeah, 59 candles. So about 60 candles. Price has moved away from the 20 EMA. That is really unheard of. That's so massive. That's really very impressive, in fact, specifically for the euro dollar, actually for any pair. So I do think that the 20 EMA is likely to hold as resistance. And you know, that could be a rough area. Price might break a little bit above it, like 108.50. But I think that eventually there'll be a bigger bear flag. Let's see. I thought that here as well. We had some corrections here, but not that big. Although I did personally look for continuation here upon the pullback. And anyhow, so let's see if we get that flag. If it does continue lower, then basically 107.50 is right around the corner here. That's a round psychological level. So I would be scared of that, or I would expect to bounce. But if it does make a flag here, or at 170.50, then that seems to be an interesting trade from 108.50 down to basically 107, 107.30ish. There's a 200 fib there, and the WIS 8 is around 107.08 and 107.20. So that seems to be the main target then for the moment, I think, looking at this. So bearish momentum, continuation very likely, just a little bit of a pullback would be pleasant, and then another downside I'm expecting. And this is looking like a wave 3. So even after this small wave 4 and 5 is finished, then after that, I'm expecting multiple waves 4 and 5s. So there could be another wave 4 and 5 and another wave 4 and 5. So I don't know what the end target could be at this moment, but it is looking very bearish with this momentum in play, and I think it can go way, way further. All right, so yeah, basically looking for downtrending continuation on the euro dollar. Absolutely, very strong wave 3 in my view, and that would only change if price were to break above 109.50. I think the 21 EMA here of the daily chart. You know, just look at these daily candles, lower lows continuously. So a small little pullback is not going to change it. You know, this is looking for wave 3, 4, 5's continuations for the moment. And if price eventually gets back to the 20 EMA on the daily chart, that too is likely to be a bouncing spot. So unless there's some close in reverse that breaks through and reaches 110 like this, basically the euro dollar is bearish and looking for pullbacks and continuations. and those could be very minor at the start, and eventually those pullbacks might be a bit deeper and longer, but ultimately we're looking at continuation. I mean, let's take a look at the weekly chart, but this looks like at least 105, I would say, at this moment, and the test of the previous bottoms. Let's put a fib from here to here. There we go. And yeah, 106 is the 88.6 fib. And then 105 maybe, and then maybe the previous bottom. Well, let's see how it responds at 106, I guess. But I'm expecting more downside than that, to be honest. But that seems to be the least that we can expect, I think, for this moment. All right. Now, pound dollar, a little bit different. We had an indecision doji yesterday in the 21 EMA zone. And so we didn't get the breakout to the upside that of the flag pattern as yet. We did have a good bounce up here, as expected. Now a retracement. So I think it's looking more bullish to me. But let's see how the euro dollar, of course, behaves. This is looking still like a bull flag. So as long as price stays above the flag and doesn't close below, let's check it out, below 129.986. So if it closes, or if it closes actually below 130 probably, right? 129.90, let's say. Then that could be a bearish breakout. But specifically, if it closes below 129.80, then that is looking like a bearish breakout, in fact. And there might be some downside pressure to retest, break this support trend line and retest the previous bottom at 129.25, let's say. Okay, let's put a fib from here to here to get a better idea about that. And yeah, it could fall down to that 78.6 fib, for instance, or the 61.8 fib. It could be bearish breakout and bearish pressure. And of course, if it breaks to the bottom here, then there could be a downtrend again. But if it stays above these, the bottom of the flag and the support trend line, and retest the resistance, there could be one more move down and push down. But eventually, there could be a break actually of this flag to the upside. Maybe as your dollar makes a pullback up, the pound dollar could break the flag up. Something like that, right? But of course, FOMC will have a large say in that. We'll have to see how the market responds to that, what kind of news we get from that, whether we get a dollar continuation or whether we get a dollar bearish pullback. Difficult to say, but if we do get a breakout, if we do get dollar weakness, then the pound dollar looks better than the euro dollar. Okay, to me at least. So let's see. Let's take a look at a higher time frame here. So it could be, if we get the bullish breakout, this could be ABC completed like that, perhaps. And yeah, the breakout could go to the 50 fib, for instance, at around 132. I think that's the main target. So on the lower time frame, there could be a break. Look for a good breakout candle with a 4-hour candle close near the high. There could be on the lower time frame a break pullback continuation or a break flag continuation up to that 50 fib and 132 level. And perhaps there could be an extension even to 132.50 and a 61.8 fib at 132.75-ish. All right. So that's my view. If it breaks through the 50 fib here, yeah, then there could be more downside, in fact. So break through this bottom. If we see strong momentum kicking in and a flag, then a push to the 61.8 fib here at 127. Although keep in mind 127.50 is a round level, is likely in that case. Okay, so that's it from a euro dollar, pound dollar perspective. Once again, we're showing live my FX book on Ultimate EA with track records up to almost 9 months now. It's not super long, but the results have been really impressive with hundreds and hundreds of percents of gains. And we have more than 10 years of back testing as well. So I do think it's really a compelling results that we're seeing at this moment, and we're really happy. But it's up to you, of course, only if you have that risk capital that you can afford to lose, obviously. And we'll do another video about the recent win streak soon. It'll be uploaded, and an article as well if you want more info. Once again, deadline extended to Tuesday, the 25th of February. All right? Wish you good trading. Cheers. Bye-bye.